Hey, Will here. So I'm going to dive right in. We're going to talk about Etsy, print on demand, and Halloween, which is coming up. You should be doing your Halloween products now for your Etsy shop. If you haven't started yet, after this video, do it. Go to your Etsy shop and create it. If you need help, I can help you. Got links down below. Anyway, let's go to Etsy. And what I did was I typed in Halloween onesies. So let's just type that in. Hit enter. We got a new screen up here. Or hit reload. Refresh. Okay. Halloween onesies. So we've got all these ones. Son of a witch. I'm here for the boobies. Little pumpkin. There's a name. Don't scare me. I poop easily. Boo. My first Halloween. Those are big ones. So I can go through all these and I can try and analyze them, or I can use my program here, Everbee. I'll just click on analytics and I'll let that load. It'll take a minute. But what it's basically going to do is look at all of these. So if I click through, I can do this manually while it's loading. And oops, dropped my phone. I can look at reviews and see how many reviews for the product. So there's 10 reviews for that product. So if I divide that by like 150 or 15%, the old Etsy trick, 10 divided by 0.15. So it's got about 67 sales on it approximately. And they're super cheap, but I mean, anybody who has been following me for a while, you know that I don't care about super cheap, because there is a lifetime value of a customer that can be huge if you're using things like email marketing with your Etsy shop. And that's something that I train all my members of my coaching program. I train them on it. So whenever I see a big store, 382,000 sales, that means they're doing really well. So I also want to go to their page and I want to look at like their best sellers, see if I can find anything. If you look at this one, they've got 3,200, looks like all onesies on the first page anyway. That's insane. You could make a lot of money just with onesies. So let's go back here. Let's maximize this. See if it's done analyzing. Still going. And then we'll sort by estimated total sales. So here's one. This one. Little pumpkin. Yeah. This one has 269 reviews. On here, they're saying that's about 1,825 sales. So let's just confirm with this. So we'll go 269 divided by 0.15. Yeah, I would say that's about accurate. So that one little shirt says Little Pumpkin is kicking butt. It's doing really well. Could we make that design? Yeah, in a heartbeat. Could we find a supplier for that design? Yeah, in a heartbeat. So let me show you this. There's more in here. Here's another one. My first Halloween, this kind of thing always does really well. 172 reviews. They're saying about 773 units sold on that particular one. My first Halloween. Could we make that? Yeah, we could. Very easily. Very easily. So let's say we want to make something like this. What would we do? Well, let's say it's my first Halloween. So let's go to Canva. Let's see if we can make one of those. And I'll do a custom size. I'll do about 1,200 by 1,400 pics. That'll give me a nice rectangle to work with. And over here, I'm just gonna look at, so I need a pumpkin, I need some bats, I need a font, my first, and I need like a Halloween font. So let's start with the pumpkin. Oh, I gotta go to elements. Go to elements, and then go to pumpkin. There's one. Or I could find more just by typing it in. See what else we got. Go to graphics right here. And you can see you probably want like a cute looking one. I don't know, could even do that one if I wanted. So let's delete this. Let's put that right there for now. Now we'll get some bats. We need bats, we need graphics. So there's some bats there. There's one. Put that one up here. We can resize it, super easy. Then we can do maybe that one. Resize that one. Then let's look at our picture. So they have the bats above the first, so let's move that over. Make that a little smaller. You can see how easy it is to design this stuff. And then let's go to a font. Let's go text. Let's just add a heading. We'll call it my. Oops. Actually, that's not bad right there. My, and then we'll move this over. Oops. And then we'll find a font for this. That's not bad. Do a duplicate. Now we'll change this to first. Now we'll make this smaller. Could even rotate this a bit if we wanted. Make that bigger. Even a little bigger. And then I can do a duplicate of that one. Now this font, we'll try and find a Halloween font for it. So let's go here. See if they have any. There we go. And then just move that down. Make it a little bigger. Move that over. Maybe we want to put that back to normal. And this, maybe I'll flip it. That's better. Okay. And now colorize what they use. They use oranges and black. So we can do that too. Maybe we'll make this orange. And maybe we'll change that color a little bit. Make it a little darker. That's not bad. Move this over. We can really play with this forever. There's so much we can do. You can move that up. There. That looks a little bit better. Then we can just do Control A to select all. And then we'll just maximize this as much as possible. And we'll center it. And there we go. So what I did is I found a design. And if I wanted to make that color the same, I can go to the color picker. It is somewhere in here. Or go here. Let me try something here. This dropper. There, make it match that color. Again, I could try this other orange. Okay, there. Actually, that's probably better. Yeah, I like that better. So what I have is here, I found this one, My First Halloween. I can make my own, My First Halloween. And then using Everbee, I can also click that. And I've got the tags, I've got the title, I've got everything ready to go for my shop. One thing I will do too is I'll make a video of this as well. Now you're wondering like, okay, where can I get a supplier for these? Well, ppc-coach.com/awkward styles. Boom. Look at that. Oops, that's good. Nice work, Super Chief. Or just go awkwardstyles.com. All right, product catalog. They have a ton of these. Look at these kids clothing. Scroll down, they got t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, long sleeves, baby bodysuits, baby accessories. Boom. Oh, there's a onesie. Selling for $11.90. On the Pro plan, it's $10.90. So you might be thinking, how the heck am I going to make any money if this other shop is selling it for so cheap? Like, I'm going to be losing money. So on the money thing, you don't have to be the cheapest item to succeed. Okay, just keep repeating that to yourself. There's always segments of every market. Some of them want the most expensive, about 10 to 15%. Others will go with like a good value, but they don't mind paying a little bit more, but they don't care if it's the cheapest. And then, yes, there is a large portion of the market of buyers on Etsy, of 82 million people, that want the cheapest thing possible. And they will search for the cheapest, they will order it by the cheapest. Don't let that scare you, okay? So price it higher. I always say don't be the cheapest option, because when you're the cheapest option, you also attract the cheapest buyers, who are the biggest pain in the butt on this planet. You'd rather have buyers that paid a little bit more, because they're honestly easier to deal with. They are. And you'll see once you start having to deal with support on your store, once it really takes off, that, you know, I wish I raised my prices so I didn't have all these people nickel and diming me over every single thing. And they give you the hardest time. So just because you see this one at like $13.92, that's probably in Canadian, it's also, if you note, 60% off. So they priced that $34.80. So guess what you can do on your shop? Price that $34.80. Not put a discount on it. There are a lot of moms out there that do not care about the price. If they see something cute and they like it, they'll get it. So you can take your Etsy shop, you can make a design like I just did. You can download it now as a PNG with a transparent background right there. Download. You've got that file ready to go. You connect awkward styles to your Etsy shop, and you can create the file right in here. You can push it to your shop. Awkward styles will handle everything, the print, pack, and everything else. If all of this seems like not too good to be true, but very difficult, I can help you. So I do have a training site where I help people with this. It's in the description below. Go to ppc-coach.com. I'm doing a lot on Etsy. I've got a Halloween challenge coming up very soon that you'll want to be a part of. You can go there right now and join the group coaching program. I'm teaching all this stuff and more. There's a lot of Etsy secrets that a lot of people do not know and they do not teach that I do. So if you want some help with your Etsy sales, if you want to make sure you're going to have a wicked Halloween, go join the group coaching program now, and I'll see you in there. If you have any questions, post them in the comments. Otherwise, see you in the next video.